Well, we are at the Holland Bowl Meal in Holland, Michigan with Corey Geyer, the fourth generation family running this mill, and it is a fascinating place. Give me a brief history of your mill.
Yes, definitely. So the company actually started in 1906 in Muskegon, which is about 45 minutes north from here. Then my great-grandfather started the original wooden shoe factory here in Holland in 1926. And then in the 1950s, we connected with the Fuller family, who started the bowl mill. We started selling their bowls throughout the wooden shoe factory in our different shops. And then in the 1980s, Vic Fuller contacted my dad and asked if we were interested in purchasing the bowl mill. We did at that time, and we moved it behind the wooden shoe factory here in Holland, about 10 minutes from where we are right now. And then in the late 1990s, unfortunately, we had to close down the wooden shoe factory, and we moved the bowl mill to this location. Took us about a year or so to rebuild all of our lathes and open our doors. Now we're the largest manufacturer of wooden bowls in the United States. We make 800 to 1,000 bowls a week. And our products are carried in over 350 stores across the United States.
And they're super unique and super fun. I walked in and the first thing I did was started making a list of who I needed to get what for.
Oh yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about the origin of the wood, where that comes from.
Yep. So we start with larger trees. About 90% of our log trees come from Michigan. So say you lived in the area, a storm came through, knocked down a few cherry trees, you would probably call a local tree service. There's a good chance we work with that tree service, and then we would purchase those logs, and then it would be made into our products. So we're zero waste, so not one part of the tree we start with ends up in a landfill. If it can't be made into our bowls, it's made into cutting boards, utensils, grilling planks, trees, a lot of different items. Shavings get donated to local horse farms. Any excess wood that we can't utilize is sold for firewood.
Amazing. Like, you were sustainable before sustainable was like a thing.
The really cool thing, yes. We kind of started it. Exactly.
You were the trendsetter. I love that.
Exactly.
And one of the things that I noticed, there's a lot of different things in the showroom, like you said, utensils, cutting boards, charcuterie boards are really big right now, but some of them had like monograms or words on them, and so you're able to customize.
We are, yes. That's one of the most popular things about our products. So we do free engraving right in our showroom on our boards, our bowls, really any of our items. That's going to be for more the simple engraving. Only takes a couple minutes. And then we do more intricate engraving, like a replica of the wedding invitation. But that takes a little bit longer, so there is a cost associated with that. It's kind of quote by quote basis, dependent on the engraving.
But it's not, it's one of those things when you're invited to a wedding. I have a wedding coming up, and I'm like, what am I going to get them? I have no idea. And I walked in here and I was like, mystery solved. And so we're going to be able to get something that's unique, not just a gift card or something
made
else.
in America by a family-owned company. A lot of time goes into making every product. It's
here in our backyard.
Heirloom piece. They all come with a lifetime guarantee. So when you're giving that to someone, it's something they can cherish, for their lifetime and potentially pass down.
And pass it down to a kid.
Typical gift you would see on a registry. Something that's going to really make an impression on the bride and groom.
Right. No,
and,
that's
we're happy
fantastic
to be able
thing.
to do that for people.
And I love the heirloom part where you can pass it down and keep it in the family and have something very, very special. So the kinds of woods that you utilize, what like maple, oak?
Great question. So we work with all hardwoods. The main ones that we work with are walnut, cherry, beech, maple, and red oak. People always ask, is there a better wood than the other? Honestly, they're all hardwoods, come with that lifetime guarantee. So it comes down to aesthetics, what fits your kitchen, kind of the look that you're drawn to. Cool thing about wood is every bowl will be a little different. Everyone tells its own story. Each one's gonna have a different grain pattern. We also, like in our showroom, have an imperfect, not perfect section where they're gonna have the natural knots of the wood.
Yeah, I love that.
But gives it more character, a little bit better price point.
So, you get them, you shape it, you carve it, whatever you do, and then you stain it. So, and then what makes it so lasting?
So we dip our bowls in food safe mineral oil, then we make a product in-house called bees oil, which is a mixture of food safe mineral oil and beeswax, and that's what we highly recommend if you're buying any of our woodenware, periodically retreating it with. We include extensive care instructions how to do that. So, wash your pieces with warm water and soap after each use, and then retreat it with the bees oil. So
every time?
Not every time, after washing 5 to 6 times.
Okay.
A lot of people hear woodenware, there's so much that goes into taking care of it, but there really isn't. I mean, just wash with more. Don't use a dishwasher. That's the only thing you can't do.
See, you lost me. No, but that is, it is something that is important to know, to take care of that, because it will be such a special gift to give that you want it to last and a lifetime. And that is awesome. And, really, you owe it to yourself if you're coming up to the Holland area to stop by. The showroom is absolutely gorgeous. You can pick out a piece that specifically speaks to you. You can
free tours too. We'll show you the whole around the mill.
Do you teach them how to make the bowl, or is that trade secrets?
Trade secrets.
I get it.
Workman's comp. We can't. They want to be too.
No, that's awesome. So come on up to the Holland Bowl Mill, and you will not be sorry, because there are so many fascinating, wonderful things for you to give, a lasting gift for you, for your family, for a loved one, for me. Check it out.